Hello everyone, and welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. It's time for some story! It's been a hot minute, and I'm excited. Now, here's the thing, I've been told don't start the game until, get to the title screen and then start it. Which, yeah, let's see what happens considering we're not going to the next story thing that is labeled there. I'm curious. We have a sub-chapter? A side chapter? What's going on? You're gonna have to tell me. Which we'll see once we connect, which is strange to do on the title. Let me tell you. Uh-oh. What's going on? What's poppin', Chief? We good? Is it just too many? Okay, no, we're good. Too many people. Fate, it's too popular. Okay, we're here. Alright. Boy, it's sure running. There we go. 5.5, the Naraka Mandala, Heian-Kyo, Thunderous Flash, and we can get Kintoki, but cooler. So, let's see here. So we get that. Hey, I'll take the Saint Quartz. Get an extra 6. Mine Kidu's been used. We got some bonus missions. Oh. Frick, that's cool. Frick, that's cool. That's real cool. That's real cool. So it's not labeled as a lost belt. Do you see that? It's like, it's not really there. Huh. That's a lot of free quartz. Thank you for that. I'll take it. So, I'm also going to... might as well. So here's the thing. I'm going to exchange some of this. You might be like, well, shouldn't you be saving up? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I want to do a couple pulls. Mostly because I think it'd be hilarious if this one servant who my friend really wants, if I get him just right away. Also, yeah, we got pity. That's cool. I don't think I'm ever gonna need it, but I'm also not gonna say that because I may. But for about Saintcraft seals. The Saintcrafts for Ashidomen at stage 3 and further ascension are sealed. Enhance the servant to final ascension and clear the Saintcraft. Whoa, that's new. Huh. 30 free quartz will be used to summon. Why does this look all different? Once you summon, someone will be immediately. You cannot cancel. Why does this look different? What's going on, man? It's strange. It's curious, right? Alright. We'll do a couple summons here and see what we get. We do have some new craft essences, of course, to look into. Not that one. That's an old one. We have that one already. We've had that one many times. We've had that one more times than I would honestly like. Same with that one. That is another one that I have many of. Cool. Well, that sucked. That was a bad roll. But that just means the next one has to be better, right? Just statistically speaking. Okay. Right? Why? Why? Stop. You're not even giving me the ones on rate up. What? These were terrible. These were so bad. One more. Just to clear my bad luck, right? I feel like I gotta. If I get another code cast, I'm gonna pee myself. Whoa. These are quite possibly the worst. Cursed. The most cursed rolls. Screw you, Domin. Whoa. Those were actually, legitimately, the worst rolls I've ever had. 3 in a row. Whoa. I didn't get anybody. I got nobody. Wow. Well, let's at least sell them for stuff. Get some mana prisms. Silver linings, I guess. Dang, yo. That was really sad. Did doing the summons make it worse? Also, question. Okay, summon history. Okay. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That's terrible. You know what? One more. I feel like I've got to get something. I gotta get something. It's loading. Why is it loading? It's loading because I'm getting something super cool. I'm calling it right now. Let's see what it is. Is it Doman? Is it the new guy who looks like Naraka and Coconut Head had a child? Possibly. It's gonna be something cool though, if it's taken this long to load. Right? 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 It says summon will happen immediately and you can't cancel it, so I'm gonna be loading something. We're getting something now. I'm starting to get that feeling in my soul. Like it's loading a lot. Maybe I'm gonna get like 7 5-stars and it's gonna like be the biggest and best summon you've ever seen after those last 3 which were the worst you've ever seen. That's why. One more time. Let's just try that again. There we go. Right, here we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It took a while to load. It's got to be some cool. That's literally not what I want. Come on. It's got to be some awesome. Oh, baby, 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 baby. What do we got? Oh, okay. Yeah, welcome. Hi. You're apparently fairly mid. That's decent, I guess. Watanabe no Tsuna. That's fine. We got one at least. Not that I need more sabers, really. Okay, sure. We'll take at least one. Hello.
Saber. Watanabe no Tsuna. 特に言うことはない。鬼や魔性を切りたいのなら、俺が適任だろう。
You even sound like Naraka.
人を切るのは少し苦手だが、そこは勘弁してほしい。
Okay. Okay. Well, we got him at least, right? You know what? Let's have a little bit of fun here. I'm feeling my chances are better now that we got something. Maybe the luck will be on the up and up. Okay. Thankfully, I've had my friends who have Domin already message me and they're like, yeah, I've already maxed them out. You can use mine. Thanks. That's wild. How? Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on, we'll get to our double and that's it. I'm feeling like rolling, you know? Billy the Kid. Billiam the Kidillium. Soul Leader. And looking for gold balls. Hey, Divine Banquet, not bad, not bad. Looking for gold balls. Come on, gold balls. Gold balls. Here we go. Let's see. I'm not going to touch it. Okay. Normal. It is a Primeval Curse. We're not getting any of those craft essences that are on the rate up, which is insane, because normally we get tons of them, you know? Normally it's everything you get. Alright. Not great. Yeah. These are, they're on rate up, right? These new craft essences that I just never saw. Okay. We'll only change to 2. You must clear the release quest. Can be accessed from the interlude screen once you own him, although the quest available from interludes does not include a story part. Interesting. Can be unlocked by raising him to final ascension once you have cleared Okay. Huh. What a strange system. They will not have an increased drop rate. Oh. Okay. That's why. They're just normal. Okay. That would explain it. Well, we can, give you some stuff, I guess. First off, some servants to feed you with. Okay, let's go with this for now. Okay. So he is drawn by the Fire Emblem guy there. So that's pretty cool. That's neat. That's some neat stuff. We can ascend ya. Alright, let's see what do we got. What's your first ascension like? Oh, turning to face the camera. Well, you get completely different design. Sweeten's Disciple. Can you load? Probably not. Notice the game's been getting a bit worse lately with not loading characters when they need to appear, you know? Like, or anything on screen right now. Anything and everything. You okay? The game's definitely having a bit of trouble today. Maybe this new update has you know, the pity was too much for the game. It's still on, just not actually. Oh, it's like scary quiet. I could do like some ASMR now, like, hey guys, what's up to Connection Lost? How's it go? Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice. I didn't notice his little caparino. All right. Let's see what we got here. We won't be able to get him all the way probably, but Ascension. Okay. Alright. Actually, we're doing pretty good with getting him leveled up there. Okay. We'll see his last one then here. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty good. Severed arm? Does he lose an arm? The red hair's kind of sick, actually. Buster up, sure, hit, crit rate up. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's see here. We might actually be able to get him all the way, actually. Well, at least to his final ascension. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see. Alright, here we go. Let's see what his final thing is like. That's real cool! That's real good! That's real good!
見ていてほしい。俺の全力の一投を。この一撃に全てを託し、俺は鬼を、魔性を殺し続ける。
Sure. Oniland will be good when it's rerun eventually.
申し訳ないが、もう少しだけ共にあることを許してくれ。
Okay, nice. How much more do we have? Yeah, I'll just hold on to that for now. Cool. Cool. Well, we'll definitely be able to give you some time in the sun. Well, let us head on in. Naraka Mandala, Heian-Kyo. So I did watch the stream, but I did not watch when they played the intro, because I didn't want to see it. The Shadow Border is now docked at Wandering Seaport 1. All Chaldea staff, please disembark at your earliest convenience. That's me. Oh, we're back. We're finally back. Yes, Senpai. We've all made it back to base safely.
Indeed we have. I can scarcely recall the last time I was able to breathe a genuine sigh of relief. That aside, I didn't expect returning to the water would seem to be so, involved. First we had to anchor the storm border out at sea, and then we had to change to the shadow border to make our way here by diving underwater. I must say, any workshop you can only access from under the sea is a long ways from perfect in my book.
Well done out there, everyone. I have been eagerly awaiting your return. Congratulations on your victory over the Atlantic Lost Belt. Not only did you succeed at your primary objective brilliantly, you even brought back a more fascinating souvenir than I could have ever imagined. That battleship out there is simply fantabulous. The data you sent painted a truly spectacular picture, but now that I've seen it in person, your data hardly did it justice. Well, I certainly can understand how you feel, Miss Sion. I'm afraid I must ask you to postpone indulging your curiosity a bit longer. I believe you are already aware of the situation and of the next move we need to make. You had better believe it. Not to worry, our next mission is right up my alley as well.
I see. My apologies. I should have known that Lys's resident child prodigy would already have the matter well at hand. Mr. Tanner, Director Grodolf, Miss Kyrielite, Mr. M. May I suggest we take this opportunity to roll up our sleeves and return to our respective positions?
What the? How do you know my handle, Holmes? Don't tell me you're addicted to online games too. What? Buddy, how is there online? The world is gone?
Well, I won't deny I have my own vices. Online games are not among them. Or among us, shall I say. Indeed, I still have very little experience when it comes to these video games. No, that was just a small demonstration of my skill. While I may not have been at my best in Olympus, I am still the world's foremost detective, you see. By virtue of my profession, revealing secrets comes as naturally to me as breathing does to you.
You really are the worst, aren't you? Nope, not buying it. I think it's more like a fetish than it is anything to do with your job.
Now, that's enough of that, Ahilo.
Yo, what? What does that mean?
Please choice a topic aside. The point is, Holmes has proven that his detective skills are still sharp. But I, for one, am most encouraged to see it, Administrative Advisor. Just make sure you keep your magnifying glass away from my private affairs. Don't look under my bed.
It's wonderful to see everyone so relaxed again. I think we all started feeling less tense on the way back from Olympus, and it looks like I was right. I know I'm pretty darn relieved. You're really not supposed to chit-chat on the dock, you know. Besides, last I checked, you Chaldeans are supposed to be getting ready to tackle the next Lost Belt. For all we know, this could be the last time we get to come back to the base like this. So I encourage you all to head back to your rooms and rest up for what's to come.
Oh yes, you certainly don't have to tell me twice. I've been looking forward to putting my feet up on my fluffy bed and drifting off without having to worry about being woken up by an emergency alert for ages now. Oh yes, by the way, Captain, shouldn't my gorgeous director's office be done by now?
Huh?
What?
Right. How could I forget? How's that coming along, Sion? Yes, of course it is all done. However, as luck would have it, I just began further renovations a few minutes ago with the aim of making it even more gorgeous than before. In the meantime, Gordolf, I would ask that you continue to look forward to the office of your dreams from the comfort of Storehouse 3 for the time being.
I don't believe it. She clearly forgot all about me, but instead of admitting her mistake, she chose to power straight through with a 1,000-watt smile.
So what are you and Da Vinci going to do now, Captain? I'm going to head right back to the storm border. It's still pretty unstable, even with all the renovations we made in Atlantis. I need to shore it up so I can eventually operate even without my presence. Oh, or the storm borders for that matter.
I see. So we'll be replacing the virtual parts currently supported by the Aronnax Phantasm with real ones. It seems then that you have a great deal of welding ahead of you.
Yeah, once that's done, I have to replace the central control system with something that doesn't depend on the shadow border, so we stop piling more work onto Da Vinci. I take it everything's ready to go, Sion? You know it. I already finished moving your things out so you can focus all your energy on construction.
What does that mean exactly? It means that both Captain and Da Vinci will be staying on the storm border for the time being. In the meantime, the rest of us will remain here at Chaldea Base to prepare for the next Lost Belt operation. Mr. Tanner, your task will be training to further improve your master capabilities. Miss Kyrielite, you'll be fine-tuning the Autonax. And Miss Sion and I will begin investigating and analyzing the foreign god in earnest.
You can do that?
Only with the information we currently have available, but yes. My first order of business would be to I hate that word, peruse the atmosphere records we brought along from Chaldea's Antarctic base. These records should contain information on former director Olga Marie, who is now returned in the form of the foreign god, and of her father, Sir Marisbury, the founder of Chaldea. In that sense, I suppose it'll be an internal affairs investigation of sorts. And as for Miss Sion, she will be... Say no more. You want me to observe and examine everything I can about the external side, the foreign god that now exists on our planet.
You can do that? Now look, you surprised me so much I reacted the exact same way as Tanner.
So you did. It was very entertaining to watch. At any rate, yes, I can indeed determine the foreign god's whereabouts now. In fact, I've already done so. All is within Trismegistus II's analytical capabilities. You may think of them as being analogous to Sheba from the original Chaldea, if that helps. As we speak, the foreign god's signal has left the Atlantic Lost Belt and moved to the South American one, where it is holding position, which I am very much looking forward to after hearing what's there. After I had Trismegistus II analyze the time-lapse footage, it concluded that it could not observe a future where the signal would leave South America while the world was in its current bleached state. Which means we can expect the foreign god to remain in South America for the time being. If she's not moving from the South American Lost Belt, then... Kirstaria's magecraft injured her so badly she can no longer move? That would be the most reasonable conclusion. I can think of no other reason for the foreign god to refrain from attacking us.
This is the perfect chance to strike back. If we go after her now while she's injured, then...
Sorry, Gordy, but I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, hey guys, hope you don't mind me jumping in remotely. That's right, it's me, Da Vinci. I'm currently examining the storm border along with the Nemo Marines. We're helping! Wait, hey, cut that out, Marine D. Those are my skates, damn it. But I want to be part of a super move. I swear, why are you guys always messing with me? 'Cause we're both riders, which makes us rivals, and there's no way we're gonna let you win without a fight. Since you've got the land covered, and we've got the sea covered, whoever ends up controlling the sky will win it all. That's why one of these days, we're gonna have Captain Nemo fight you to see who gets to keep the storm border. Come on, Marines, winner takes all. Let's win this thing. What are you guys even talking about? Just ignore them, Da Vinci. More importantly, wasn't there something you wanted to tell us? Alright, I almost forgot. You know, Captain, it wouldn't kill you to keep these guys in line. Anyway, speaking in my capacity as technical advisor, I have to strongly advise against trying to attack the foreign god in South America right now. Even if she really is as badly injured as we're assuming, we'd still be no match for her. At least not yet. Based on what we observed in Olympus, the foreign god's spirit origin output is on the order of a third-class planet. Oh, in other words, she's the strongest being we've seen since Beast 1, Goetia, and his second-class planet-level power. We just don't have anything powerful enough to destroy something like that. Even Fee the Stormborder were in perfect condition. So, if we tried going to South America now, never mind beating her, just surviving would be a miracle. If anything, we should be grateful that things are at a stalemate right now. The strongest being we've ever seen since Goetia. True, when we fought Goetia, we were only able to defeat him thanks to a number of extenuating circumstances. But what about the Black Barrel? Couldn't that do something against the foreign god no matter the scale of her lifespan? You know, I kind of forgot that the Black Barrel was here. And every day that goes by, I just sit here thinking to myself, dang, the Black Barrel is really cool. As much as I would love to say that my darling Black Barrel is up to the task, I'm afraid I cannot. To begin, it is possible that the foreign god simply does not fit our perception of common sense. You see, Black Barrel can only measure the longevity of something understood by creatures of Earth. Oh. We simply have no guarantee that the same rules apply to the foreign god. Wait, hold up. Oh, okay, understood by the creatures of Earth, not... Because I was gonna say, the Black Barrel most certainly attacks things and destroys things from other planets, but I guess the types and the Aristotles are, like, still observable and understandable by humans, so sure. That said, I suppose it is at least possible, given that we are able to communicate with them. But even then, I doubt that the Black Barrel's accomplishments measure would be able to get a full read on the foreign god's lifespan. Oh? And why is that? Isn't the Black Barrel designed precisely to turn those sorts of differences in capability on their heads?
Well, think about it. The foreign god whipped up a gravitational field like it was nothing, remember? We're talking about a being capable of creating black holes. My engineering simply cannot compete. You all know about black holes, right? They're basically pitfalls of pure darkness that suck up anything in their vicinity. And we're just like, oh, here we go. She's going to talk about spaghettification again. I say pitfall, but in the metaphorical sense. There's no falling involved. They exert a gravitational force on anything within range. The reason they're called black holes is because not even light can escape their pull, which makes them as dark as it is physically possible to be. The speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second, and with our current understanding of the laws of physics, we're unable to exceed it. So there's just no way for anything I could engineer to keep up with an opponent who can toss up black holes with hardly any effort.
Really? Granted, that gravitational field thing was quite the force to be reckoned with. Let's just wait, there's just nothing we could do against someone with black holes in their arsenal?
No, that is not quite accurate. I'm not saying that black holes are strong simply by virtue of their nature. In fact, increasing gravity is actually very simple. All one has to do is compress mass and raise its density. For example, if we could compress Earth's mass to the size of a fingertip, it would become a black hole. So the mechanics behind a black hole's creation are clearly understood. We simply lack the engineering skill to create one. Even as we speak, new black holes are forming throughout the universe. They are the inevitable result of what happens when a large star reaches the end of its life cycle and collapses under its own weight. They are part of stellar life, and as such, they occur throughout the universe on a daily basis. In other words, the fallen god is using the same mechanics as the cosmos itself, which means even the very scales we employ must use completely different units of measurements than hers. Is that correct? I'm afraid so. The Black Barrel is designed for fighting life forms, regardless of how powerful those life forms may be. But unfortunately for us, humanity is yet to devise a calculation that is not only capable of measuring the lifespan of celestial objects, but then using that measurement as a weapon. The only reason we were able to use it to defeat the gods of Olympus is because they were part of a theory that only worked in a lost belt. Put differently, because they were once a foundational factor of human history. Then there's no way for us to use the Black Barrel to stop the foreign god, since it uses its target's own longevity as ammunition? Correct. If our battle with the foreign god will be determined solely by how much energy we are able to produce. So if our opponent is outputting as much energy as your average star, we'll need to come up with a weapon that can match and exceed it.
Is that even possible? I suggest we leave that topic for a later time. For the moment, stabilizing the storm border is our top priority.
But even if we get the storm border in perfect working order, what good will it do if we don't have any useful weapons to bring to bear?
I won't worry about that. We do have some idea of where we might find such a weapon. Don't we, Da Vinci?
Maybe? I mean, yeah, if you're only talking about where to look, that part's in the bag. But actually getting our hands on it, that's a whole other story.
That's quite alright, Da Vinci. We'll have plenty of time to figure that out. In the meantime, there's something I'd like to ask you regarding Cadox and Lupus. Are they talking about getting something from Britain, perhaps? I sure wonder what sort of powerful weapon can exist in Britain. Is it true that he gave you something before he put him in the recovery pod?
Oh, that. I'm surprised you know about that, Holmes. Who spilled the beans anyway? Oh, that'd be me. You're talking about the memory chip, right? I'm the one who told him about it, and how it probably has records of the Crypto's communications. Right you are, Munier. That chip contains all sorts of communication logs between Kirstari and the other Cryptors. Pretty sure Kadok copied them himself. Most of it was about the Atlantic Lost Belt, so it's all pretty useless now. There were 2 bits I found interesting, though.
Oh? And what were those?
First, that the attack on our world began with the Bleached Earth phenomenon, not the Trees of Emptiness. And second, that the Bleached Earth phenomenon's point of origin was in North America, in Area 51. Oh, that was the point of origin!
Yeah, no, I'm going to focus on the Area 51 part. We may not have a great deal of information at this point, but nonetheless. Da Vinci, would you be so kind as to send that data over to me as well?
Sure thing. Knock yourself out. Alright, that's all for me for now. The storm border isn't going to improve itself after all. Tanner, Mash, I know things aren't easy right now, but try not to let them get you guys down, okay? Don't worry. You'll feel a lot less anxious once you've had a good rest and gotten back into the swing of things with your training. I might not get to see you guys for a while, but the next time I do, I look forward to seeing how much you've grown.
Da
And she already brought up everything I wished to, so there's not much left for me to say. Now that the foreign god has arrived on Earth, the situation has changed dramatically. However, that does not mean we should panic. For the moment, the best thing we can do to keep our heads down is to keep our heads down and focus exclusively on what we're able to effect. For myself and Holmes on the analysis team, that means studying the enemy and coming up with a plan. For the field team, namely Tanner, Mash, and the Borders crew, that means equal parts training and recuperation. No need to worry. According to Trismegistus II's prognostications, the world should remain perfectly intact for at least another month. And as the Atlas Institute's resident genius, that gives me more than enough time to come up with a plan guaranteed to succeed. So I encourage you all to kick back, relax, and enjoy the standby time as best you can. Boy, that'd be cool if this wasn't a Lost Belt main story chapter. Oh, here we go. 5th year of Kanko, Heian-Kyo. What the frick? Cringe.
Yeah.
Cringy. Okay, let's just, I just do this, I guess. Because I think all of these I have dupes of already, so I'm literally just do this. Yeah, like, honestly, I have dupes of all of you. That's fine. Sounds good, that should be enough. Cool. We should be good now. Okay, so. Let's go. I didn't even know what Heian-Kyo was. That was just a phrase that I heard, and then I had someone actually explain it to me. It's a period of time for Japan. I'm like, oh, okay, I see. So yeah, this was what was shown on stream. I didn't actually watch it. I saw this pop up and I'm like, nope, goodbye. The moon is watching. It's the dead of night. The time when humans lay fast asleep and wild beasts wait with bated breath. And as the moon alone looks down on the capital reverberating with evil. Oh. This is Heian-Kyo, the land of marvels. Oh, thank God, no DCs. Like the British Isles, mystic creatures still roam the lands and peerless heroes hunt them down. It is in this nightmarish realm that myth still draws breath. For example, Saiji, located on the southwest end of Heian-Kyo's central area. Or Heian? Heian? Is it? It's Heian, not Heian. Heian, right? Heian. Okay, gotta remember that. Just one of those things that I see written out, don't actually say. Now I have to notice it's Heian-Kyo. It was rebuilt only recently after a fire burned it to the ground many years ago. And it is said that the Minister of the Left may have read a poem in its honor during its reopening ceremony. Speaking of Minister of the Left Fujiwara, he's one of the Emperor's most trusted aides. A striking figure in both body and deed, none embodies the capital's prosperity or authority better than him. As such, Seiji, with its close connection to him, is a place of miracles. Or at least, it should have been. Indeed, it was home to rage, to malice. Indeed, as the moon looks down, a vicious monster, practically the embodiment of loathing, roams the sacred ground of this holy temple. Shut up.
Huh, just shut up already. Some great evil spirit threatening the Imperial Palace and all of Heian-Kyo you turned out to be. You're just another born old evil spirit who turned tail and ran at the sight of the 4 heavenly kin statues at Toji. Cheeky little punk.
I know who this is.
Stuff it.
With one swing of his blade, the battle was over before it began. In a flash, the supposedly great evil spirit's formless body was scattered to the 4 winds.
Huh, done and done.
This is what it means to be a brave warrior, a Heian warrior. He is part of the last line of defense, keeping the people of these far east isles safe from the multitude of wicked monsters that threaten its peace.
Nope, that wasn't it either. What am I missing? Things were never like this back when I was living on the mountain. What's wrong? What don't I got? Damn it, this just ain't gonna cut it. Guarding the city, that's hardly a task worthy of one of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings. Damn it, at this rate, I'll never be able to be a master.
What? What?
What do you mean? What? A master, huh? There's something about that just don't sit right with me either. How'd you ever make your peace with it, Brother Tsuna?
Oh, hey, we got him. The Horikawa. Main Street. Boy, you're just throwing these words at me, huh? Main Street, Ichijo Midoribashi Bridge. The Tachi-wielding man. You there, young lady. Yes, officer? What can I do for you at this hour of the night? Officer, huh? I suppose I can see why you'd mistake me for one, but no, I am an officer no longer. I am a warrior, a retainer from Setsu. Then does that mean you're the famous sword fighter from the Genji family? I see you are well informed indeed, young lady. In that case, I trust you already know what the Minister of the Left has tasked the Genji family with defending this city from anyone who would threaten it. Yes, of course. None of us city residents would still be alive today if it weren't for the warriors of the Genji. Thank you so much for all you've done for us. If there's anything I can do to show my appreciation, O valiant warrior, you need but say the word. Very well then. In that case, he's going to say, now die. I would like a dance. To the death? Did you say a dance? I did. The moon is rather clear tonight. I would like you to dance atop the bridge so I may watch you alongside the moon's reflection on the water's surface. Do you still not understand what I mean? You would do well to peer into the water. Perhaps if you had not taken such undue pride in this transformation, Ibaraki. Oh! You might have noticed you forgot to change your shadow to match. Oh! You. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? You tricked me. You knew who I was and you tricked me into embarrassing myself. If this means you had me figured out from the start, then I'll kill you. You're dead, you hear me? Dead. Oh, I hate you so much. That's it. Tonight's the night I finally bite your head off, gouge your eyes out, skin you alive, and leave your mutilated corpse hanging for everyone on Suzaka Avenue to see. You hear me, Tsuna? Hey, look at me when I'm threatening you. You're supposed to tremble at my fangs, shudder my claws, and beg for mercy at my feet. How dare you look at me and see someone else, Tsuna? Look at me. Look at me, damn it. Why, you... my little Tsuna. Are you so afraid of me that you can't move? Good, that's more like it. Yes, that's right. I've grown stronger since that night, much stronger. I learned a lot on Mount Oe, Tsuna. In the time I spent with shooting, I learned everything I needed to know to be being a better Oni, and I'm just getting started. One of these days, I'm gonna lead every Oni in all of Japan. As the pair of Oni kings of Mount Oe, Shujin and I will descend from on high, wipe out you Genji, and devour every last person on the face of the earth. Mwahahahaha. Is that all you have to say, Baraki? Then it seems you still have yet to catch on. You're clearly a long ways off from rivaling Shujin as leader of the Oni world. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Neither your flames nor your claws came close to injuring me. For that matter, in case you hadn't noticed, I haven't even opened my eyes for a while. That's pretty badass. How dare you make a mockery of me, you human! Curse you, Tsuna! Ibaraki. Oh, just like that, huh? My arm! You cut off my right arm! Oh gods, it hurts! It hurts! Damn you!
bastard! Tsuna! Huh? What do you think you're doing now? Why did you sheath your sword? Why aren't you coming for my head next? Come at me again, damn it. Go on, I dare you. The next time you swing your sword at me, that's when I'll bite your head off. I mean it. It seems there is no servant to be found here. Huh. And you have yet to use a single support spell, even after having your arm cut off. So clearly... Whoa, is there a Grail War going on? You are not a master. Huh? Master, servants, what are you talking about? You have no caster aiding you. You are just a lone Oni, nothing more. As such, I have no further quarrel with you. I don't know what you're talking about, Tsuna. But you said I'm just a lone Oni, nothing more? I can't believe you try to trick me with that kind of nonsense. I hate you even more now. Smoke screen made of fire. And then she hid. If nothing else, Ibaraki, you do get better at turning tail each time we meet. Next time, I'm gonna take my arm back, then I'm gonna kill you, and it'll be our last meeting? You have my word on that, Tsuna, my hated rival. Don't you dare forget it. Now I know why I've seen ship art of these two. So she's returned to the mountain. Caster? Oh! Yes, Master. Her magical energy was far beyond that of an ordinary human, but it also didn't belong to a servant. Hey, why can't we get regular Medea in one of these? Why is it always Lily? Why is it always Lily? Perhaps she was a phantasmal, or... She's an Oni. Right, of course. You never had such creatures in the land you hail from. Ibaraki and I have something of a history, as you may have guessed, but never mind that now. For the time being, I shall hold on to this arm myself. Understood. That is what it feels like to have one's senses enhanced with magecraft. Magnificent work, Caster. As you can see, I remain without a scratch, even after facing off with an Oni. Don't be ridiculous, Lord Tsuna. All I did was cast a simple spell to temporarily enhance your senses. You're the one who evaded those fearsome attacks without any physical enhancements or protection from claw and flame. And what's more, you did so entirely with your eyes closed. It was truly an incredible feat if I've ever seen one, Master? Oh, you're the Master. Hardly. Anyone who carries a sword could... Well, maybe not. But I will say that any warriors at the top of their art, that is, any of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings, could do as much. Or at least they should. Alright, my Caster, let us be off. We have more quarry we must find tonight. Yes, Master, understood. So is this like a Grail War? Is that what we're doing? Are we doing like an ancient Japanese Grail War? Because if so, that's pretty good. That's not bad. That's pretty good. I'm excited. Are we back with us? Good.
Singularity! We've got a singularity on our hands. But as I've mentioned many times, I'm very much a layman when it comes to singularities. Plus, I really don't want to get involved with them, if at all possible. So, well, usually I'll be sitting back and enjoying an elegant cup of tea back in my gorgeous director's office, currently still under construction. The circumstances apparently being what they are, I've decided at least to put a brief appearance here. With regards to the singularity itself, I'll let my Tickler and administrative advisors handle the briefing. All right, Tickler advisor, have at it. I'll be watching over the proceedings from a safe supervisory distance.
Thanks, Gordy. I'll take it from here. Foo, foo, foo! Ah, is that your way of welcoming me, Foo? Thanks. Alright, Tanner and Mash, ready to get this briefing started? Ready. I take it we need a ray shift somewhere again? No, don't be hasty. So, this latest singularity was first observed about 30 minutes ago. Of course, with Earth currently bleached clean of human history, the only kinds of singularities that can occur now are minute ones. Or so we thought. Do you remember what Sion told us about minute singularities? Basically, the worst that can happen with an unrepaired minute singularity is that it causes a few minor problems when Earth is restored to normal. But that's not the case here. This is the real deal. A genuine, full-blown, capital S singularity. A real singularity? You mean like the original 7 singularities? Foo? Precisely. Oh. Which means the singularity represents a grave threat to humanity, even with the Earth in its current bleached state. The fact that the singularity has appeared as a blot of black stagnation even over this empty Earth, well, it suggests its influence is far-reaching indeed. That is the unfortunate conclusion Trismegistus II has reached. Black stagnation.
Yep, black stagnation. A nation of black stag beetles. How can I even put this? It's basically like a giant sunspot. That's the kind of stagnation we're talking about.
But didn't the genius of the Atlas Institute say we had at least a month?
An excellent point, which is why I think you should hear what she has to say for herself. Go ahead, Sion. I'm so sorry. Please forget everything I'd said about the world remaining intact for a month. The thing about singularities is, the only people who can predict them are the ones who cause them. That is why even Goetia ended up being undone by them. They're like insects eating holes in your map, before you're even aware of their existence. Anyway, there you have it. I let the singularity professionals take it from here. Good luck fixing this one and restoring humanity. Makes sense now, Tanner? So, your mission this time is to investigate and eliminate this dark spot in human history. The singularity is located in Japan during the Heian period, in the 5th year of Kanko, or 1008 by the Gregorian calendar, the early 11th century. More specifically, it's located in the city we now call Kyoto, though at the time it was commonly referred to as Kyo or Miyako, meaning the capital.
Kyofu! Perhaps it'd be easiest to simply refer to it as Heian-Kyo, as the Heian period. Heian, hey, I keep saying hi. Okay, you know what? Let's solve this. I'm typing in Heian pronunciation.
Heian.
Wait, is it Heian? Was I saying it right?
Heian.
Oh, it is Heian. Cool. Did I actually get it right? And I've been like, cool. Okay, it is Heian-Kyo. Nice. Yeah, no, it is Heian-Kyo, so I'm good.
Heian, that's the period Raiko, Kintoki, Shundoji, Ibaraki Doji, Murasaki Shikibu, and Sai Shonagon all come from.
Now that's golden. Did somebody say Heian-Kyo in the 5th year of Kanko, no less? Now you're really golden, speaking my language. That time's right around when us Genji warriors were in our prime, and as I recall, that was just before our big Oe Oni cleanup operation. Which means you can expect to see yours truly. So you better believe me and Boss Raiko are gonna be all over this. Well, I know Raiko's kinda busy getting things ready now, but I'm sure she'd come running in a flash if you gave the word, Master.
Kintoki means golden time, right? Well then this really is your time to shine.
Hell yeah!
That's true. You almost certainly know this Heian-Kyo place better than anyone. And if we could meet up with your historical counterpart, I bet you'd be perfect for getting him to cooperate with us and share what he knows. So I agree that having you come along would be ideal, if it were possible.
What's the matter, short stuff? Why the long face?
Well, the thing is... Hello everyone, long time no see. Who? Oh, ninjas! Fuma Kodoro, at your service. Kaito Danzo, likewise.
Wait, where did you two come from? Oh, for ninjas? What is with ninja servants always popping up when you least expect them? Sure, I might be able to handle the surprise thanks to the nerves of steel cultivated during a lifetime of racing. But you could have easily caused Mont Saint Michel here to die of shock.
Tavi's not even sticking to the food. Oh, that was... You were making a joke about his name. I didn't... Okay, wow, we're really getting far. I am sorry, Director Gordolf. I promise I'll be more careful from now on.
Good. But only within reason, of course. I'm aware that you ninjas are all about stealth after all.
Master, Lord Kintoki, Lord Gordolf, other distinguished guests. Will you please hear what we have to say?
Sure, what's up?
Thank you, Master. You see, Lady Danzo and I sensed something was wrong at almost exactly the same time. 30 minutes ago. The same time that the singularity appeared. Right. Both Lady Danzo and I were momentarily overcome by the exact same sensation. A sensation like hearing a squirming insect, which we now think is directly connected to Limbo, the alter ego.
Limbo, huh? I've heard stories about him too, Master. And it sure as hell sounds like he's one of the most golden... sorry. I also need to clear my throat because this voice absolutely kills me. I mean, ungolden bastards ever. He basically shows up out of nowhere and tries to pull some seriously ungolden shit on you guys all the time, right? From what I've heard, it sounds like he's a dead ringer for Ashia Domin. Of course, I can't say for sure if he's the same Ashia Domin I knew, but I do know for sure that he was hanging out in Kyo right around the year 1008. That said, I get the feeling that he didn't start competing with Abe no Sami, or going down a seriously deranged path until a little later on.
Also, I've heard his voice now, and it's not exactly what I expect.
Limbo.
Limbo's truly a wicked creature. And yet, I get a strong sense that he and I are intertwined by threads of fate. I feel the same. What's more, when I heard you all mention Heian-Kyo, that feeling only grew stronger. So please, Master, please let us come with you on this journey so that we may cut the threads of fate that bind us to him once and for all.
Fate, Well, I can certainly understand how you must feel, but I'm afraid we can't make that call on that alone. What do you say, Tickle Advisor? Sending contracted heroic spirits along a ray shift may work for pseudo-singularities and minute ones, but were you ever able to send them to a real singularity that easily? Because as far as I can recall, you can only ray shift 2 people at most.
Well, of course being able to ray shift contracted heroic spirits from our time would be a huge advantage on any mission, but as our director so rightly pointed out, we're usually not able to have contracted heroic spirits tag along.
Huh?
While there have been servants with extremely rare skills that let them ray shift into singularities on their own, for the most part, it just is impossible. Since most heroic spirits can't ray shift on their own, their only choice is to sync up with Master. As for how we determine whether that's a possibility, it all comes down to a singularity's essence. By which I mean how harshly it treats elements that it didn't originally exist in that history. To put it another way, how many gaps it has through which foreign elements might slip. For example, if a singularity were to occur at a crucial point in human history, there'd be almost no room to bend the rules regarding what sort of outside elements were allowed. But at minute singularities, restrictions aren't nearly so, well, strict. Which means there's room to fudge things, presumably allowing us to ray shift contracted heroic spirits in alongside Master. I wonder if this was ever explained before, or if this is just new reasoning. The same holds true for pseudo-singularities too. We've seen some cases where select heroic spirits were able to ray shift along thanks to their bonds, temperament, traits, or other unique characteristics. For example, with the Agartha incident, Astolfo and Diana had no problem tagging along. In Salem, we managed to send Robin Hood, Sanson, and Matahari. With the Shinjuku case, we could have technically sent a few servants along, but they ended up being unable to ray shift all the way there thanks to a certain professor's interference.
Alright, so what's the deal with this one? Can we go along or not?
I'm afraid that would be really challenging for this singularity. Well, I say challenging, but it's really more like impossible. As far as I can tell from the numbers I got with the Paper Moon, there are no servants who could accompany Tanneron. This is Stormboard Command Room calling from Anchor Point. Do you read me, Da Vinci? I've been following along remotely, so don't worry about catching me up. Sion's actually touching the Paper Moon right now, and she says she has some new information about your current topic. Go ahead, Sion. She's here flapping her gums like a guppy. Like a guppy? I mean, that's a very cute expression, but you are aware I do not have gills, right? Right, the report. I was inspecting the Paper Moon, and heard your discussion of heroic spirits and the probability of ray shift. So, out of sheer curiosity, I decided to try running some new numbers, and the results were, well, interesting. Interesting, you say? Oh yes, very interesting. It's not a result I would have ever expected to get on a first try. It's almost as though someone is extending an invitation for the relevant parties to come along.
Look, that says, what is she talking about? Uwu nuzzles you. This is my roleplay text.
Huh? Look, that says, how the hell should I know?
Foo, special translation.
Is it bacon time yet? Remember when I was giving this voice and people got very mad? That's hilarious. I'm so funny. I'm adorable.
It is so wonderful to see you guys acting in such solidarity. It makes you all seem more dependable than ever. But now's not the time for heartwarming scenes. No, definitely not, so I will jump straight to the point. The good news is I happen to observe 2 spirit origins that should have no trouble whatsoever ray-shifting with Tanner to this singularity. The assassins Fumakotaro and Kato Danzo. Oh, cool. The bad news is, those are the only two. The rest of the Heian servants, including Kintoki, are a no-go, as are servants from other regions and time periods.
Oh, gotcha.
Lord Kintoki.
Nah, don't worry about it. It is what it is, right? The only thing that matters is that you two keep Boss safe. Between you two and Mash, he'll have golden shield and spears at his command. Make sure you do the rest of us proud out there, alright? I'm counting on you, Evil Wind and Black Kite.
Understood. And Puppet, that's mean. Right.
As for the rest of us, well, you better believe we'll show up to fight battles and stuff. I've also got some golden advice I want to impart on you before I head out. If you're headed for the 5th year Kanko era Heian-Kyo, then yours truly, well, actually a few of our living selves are sure to be out there somewhere. So make damn sure you find us, no matter what. If you can just track us down and explain the whole singularity deal to our living selves, well, I can at least promise that Raiko and me are sure to believe you. Protecting the human world's the Genji clan's sworn duty after all. And Raiko in particular do anything to keep people safe, even if that means she's gotta swallow what's gonna sound like a whole bunch of nonsense. Alright, that's all I got. Sorry I couldn't be more help. Good luck, boss. I'll be golden rooting for you.
Thanks, Kintoki. I'll do my golden best.
Now that's what I'm talking about, golden.
Foo-foo! I see you're raring to go, Foo.
I'm not letting that little furball take along yet another mission. It's staying right here this time. Think about it. What if it gets lost and left behind at this latest race shift destination? It could end up single-handedly ruining Japan's natural ecosystems.
Foo-foo-foo.
What is it, furball? You have something to say to me?
It just crawls up to his ears and he's like, Fook off!
Mr. Advisor, Technical Advisor, I'll take care of this brute with no sense of self-preservation. In the meantime, go ahead and brief the field team on the specifics of this operation. Alright, let's get to it, shall we? Tana, Miss Kirilight, Fumikotaro, Kato Danzo. Your mission is to investigate and repair the singularity in Heian-Kyo in the year 1008. That is the long and short of it.
Is 1008 because 108 is like the Buddhism number? Like it's a special one? I bet you it is. It'll basically be business as usual. Find the Holy Grail that's causing the singularity and bring it back home. And like Kintoki said earlier, he and Raiko's living selves should be there. So do everything you can to make contact with them, as they're sure to be a huge help. Oh, and one more thing. In regards to this particular Holy Grail's whereabouts, we actually have something of a hint this time. Limbo. Based on what we know about him, there's every possibility that he managed to procure a Holy Grail and spawn the singularity using methods we could never predict. Limbo, the alter ego. Every now and then you come across people who will give up everything if it means causing as much destruction as possible. These kinds of people leech the life from everything around them. They refuse to see the worth in anything, themselves included, and stick solely to hurting and killing. So be careful, because I suspect that's the kind of threat Limbo might be too. And we can't afford to let him slow us down when we still got a whole bleached earth to restore. Don't worry, we'll be back as soon as I got the Grail. It's time to settle the score with Limbo once and for all. Excellent. In the meantime, we'll continue to work on stabilizing the storm border with real-world materials. I'm afraid we're still woefully unprepared to send you on your way. In fact, you're almost certainly walking into a trap. But all the same, it's not a problem that we can run from. For the time being, it seems unlikely that the foreign god will move from South America, and Limbo appears to be the only external force behind this latest singularity. Which means that right now he's operating independently. And so, trap or not, we cannot afford to miss this chance, and we know he will be without reinforcements. Ideally, I would love to interrogate him to extract every iota of information he knows about the foreign god, but I cannot imagine he would willingly comply with any demand we might make. At any rate, remember this. Your primary mission for this race shift is not only to repair the singularity, it is also to eliminate a key figure of the foreign god's forces before the foreign god herself intervenes. Understood. You can count on me, sir.
All right. All hands prepare for race shift. I want all of Novum Colony on standby ready to help out as needed. Your destination is the southwestern district of Heian-Kyo.
We'll initiate the ray shift in 15 minutes, that is all.
Got it. Perfect time for me to poop. Come on, Mash, let's poop together. We got that double-facing toilet for a reason. Like each other, not side by side. That'd be weird. Right, Senpai? Foo-foo! Sorry, Foo. No baby toilet for you. It's been a while since we've seen a proper full-scale race shift, you know? Exciting. Oh. It did say Lost Belt, and it's flashing between E- and A. Why? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That's new. That's new. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Alright, Shichijo Shibo. Okay. Set party pre-battle. Okay. Alright, let's do this. We've fallen out of the air again. No, thank God, we're on the ground. What is this place? Did the race shift work? Are we alone? Mash? My apologies, but I am not Mash. It is I, Danzo. I have scanned our surroundings, and I can confirm that our race shift to the Heian period capital was successful. However, in regards to Lady Mash and Lord Kotaro, I cannot see them anywhere. Well, that's really not good. Nor can I sense their magical energy signals. I also cannot find any signs of their presence, such as footprints in Lady Mash's case or shinobi ciphers in Lord Kotaro's. This is truly baffling. According to my pre-installed map data, I can confirm we are in an uninhabited area of Heian-Kyo's southwest district. However, given Lady Mash and Lord Kotaro's absence, then the fact that I am unable to contact Novum Chaldea, I am forced to conclude that you and I are the only ones to have arrived at the destination successfully. Well, something must have messed with our race shift then. Yes, I think so too. Master, as a countermeasure against interference in the race shift, we were employing presence concealment. Lady Da Vinci came up with the idea of using the interference data collected from the Shinjuku suit of Singularity. Sabers can use magic resistance, casters could use territory creation, and so on for each class. Naturally, both Lord Kotaro and I used the skills we were directed to during this race shift. But just before the race shift ended, I felt an odd disturbance in my magical energy. Almost as though I had run into a bounded field. That must have been what interfered with Mash and Kotaro's race shift. Yes, I believe so. As a matter of fact, I happened to sense Lord Kotaro's magical energy, though only for a brief moment. This is only speculation on my part, but I think Lord Kotaro may have acted as a decoy to draw the enemy's attention. If that's true, I can only assume he wanted you to have at least one servant by your side rather than none. I see, so he sent you on ahead to help me. I believe so, yes. A painful reminder that there are areas where my skills are left wanting. Lord Kotaro, on the other hand, is a true shinobi. I am so proud of my son. At any rate, let us take stock of our situation, Master. It seems clear that you and I were the only members of our party to successfully reach our destination. At present, Lady Mash and Lord Kotaro's whereabouts remain unknown. The race shift interference could have sent them both back to Novum Chaldea, or they could have each arrived in different locations somewhere in Heian-Kyo. Well, let's start by doing what we can. We'll keep an eye out for Mash and Kotaro. And find a way to restore communications. That's more important than the locals. Understood. Then let us get moving and begin our search for our teammates. Oh, and we should also try to find a local who can help us, such as Lady Raiko. As for the comms interference, our solutions will vary depending on the type of bounded field and the type of bounded field the enemy is using. If I can just find the bounded field's edge, or perhaps a seam, I should be able to re-establish contact. Well, in the meantime, we may as well get going. Yes, Master. Wait, just a moment. I'm detecting something in those shadows. No, multiple somethings, and I expect they each contain a great deal of magical energy. So I would urge you to slowly, carefully get behind me, please. I was too careless. How did I fail to notice these readings sooner? They must be assassins with presence concealment, or monsters that are exceptionally skilled at hiding. What do we got? Master, get behind me now. What the frick are you? What are those things? They appear to be enormous creatures with multiple legs, but more importantly, they are clearly hostile. Initiating combat routines, unlocking all mechanical ninja arts. Since I cannot accurately ascertain their strength, I see no reason to hold back. I shall therefore employ every tool in my possession. Now what the heck are you? Now let us begin. That design is very interesting. Do we have full access? Good. Well, I think, as I said, we do have access to seeing the new servant here. I know he should be somewhere. Right. Was he put in all or extra? Let's see here. I'm not seeing him. Dang. We might not be able to see him for a bit. Jay, you are so insane I have to use your servant. It's just the wildest thing. So let's go with Kill Lancer. And for the heck of it, let's get our new guy out here. Now you're all Buster, right? That's your whole shtick. I think you're Buster for your sword too, right? Yeah, you're Buster. So I'm assuming that demonic will be what a thing that they all have. So giving you gain to start would be really smart. Sure. All right. Let's go and do this thing. Let's see what sort of weird creatures these are. Every story chapter is going to add a couple, like, proper new enemies, so it makes sense. I just didn't think they'd be ant goo fellers. Maybe there's some yokai that I just don't know or something. Oh, it's a Tsuchigumo. Yeah, I know that. It is a yokai that I know. Cool. Alright. Well, let's start by grabbing Meteor with you. Not bad. Alright, so how much meter do you get? So you have Buster, so your big busters for that, your big busters for that, and your increase your gain? Sure. We'll pop that on just to see. And yours is single enemy target. Okay. Let's go like this. Very cool. Now, mind you, the fact that that is like a never going away buff is pretty insane considering what you can do with it, right? You could get him to get more and more powerful forever, basically. Alright, let's go with this. Hey, we actually saw that event. Okay. Get a bunch for you. In fact, you know what? If we do this, we can get even more for you. There we go. That's nice. So let's go 1, 2, or you know what? Let's, because I think we might kill you. So let's do this. Actually, let's go 1. No, let's go. Yeah, let's just whatever. It's fine. So let's see what you look like when you do yours. Cool. That sounds familiar. That's pretty good. Some good damage on that. Yeah, that's cool. The burning sword stuff, yeah. It's good. It's good. Wait, sorry, I thought yours was like, it never goes away. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it is 2 turns. Wait, what was special about it then? Wasn't there something special about Saint War Order? I guess I'm confused. What was the one that made it... Or wait, no, or was it one of your skills? Isn't there the one that does something that is like a crazy... No. What am I thinking of then that makes you special? I'm just forgetting. Okay. Yeah, I just completely forgot what the actual thing that is apparently super broken about it is. I'm gonna Google that. There we go. Let's go to trivia. Nope, there's no trivia. So there's nothing special about him, actually. I'm confusing it with some other servant then. There was some servant who has like a buff that is like doesn't go away, and that's why it's apparently super good. Thought it was him. Guess it's not. Shadow clone. You fell for my decoy. Fuma missile. A mass of black blades. Master. Oh, booby window. This is nothing. Alright, foul spider creatures, try this on for size. Evil wind death storm. Goo. Are you alright, master? What about you? You're obviously hurt. Oh, no, this is not a problem. Oh, cool, okay. As you can see, my self-repair function remains intact. I will be fine. There is nothing to worry about since my spirit core remains undamaged. Rest assured, I'm not about to fall now. If Lady Mash and Lord Kotaro are not here, then it falls to me to keep you safe just as they would. Well, Danzo, you're amazing. All that aside, the creatures we encountered were truly terrifying opponents. I do not have many records of the large spider creatures in my database, nor do I remember seeing them during the Age of War. It is as though they are demonic beasts straight from the Age of Gods. Or at least, that is the closest thing they remind me of from the many opponents I have fought in the simulator. I can't believe those things are just a fact of life in Heian period Japan. Agreed. Lady Da Vinci has told me that Japan was home to many ancient mystics. Even during the Age of War, I remember seeing Oni and monsters. But even so, I never would have expected such ferocious beasts to be wandering around a city only a few hundred years earlier. If this is any indication of the current state of affairs, this land may be far more nightmarish than we had dared to imagine. Truth be told, I'm still reeling from the shock. I guess the local warriors must be pretty strong then. Indeed. I only hope we can win one over to our side soon. Such an ally would be a great boon. But on the chance they prove foe rather than friend, I will do whatever I must to protect Master, even if it should cost me my own life. Done so? Never mind. It is not important. I heard your thoughts. No matter what the opponents we face, my duty remains the same. I must keep Master safe. That is all that matters. Alright. Alright, cool. Cool. I'm so not used to that. I'm so not used to seeing that thing pop up. Like, it's just a new experience for me, right? Alright, last one here. So, again, it'd be real cool if we could see the new guy. Oh, there we go. Hi, Fenrir. Thank you. And you know what? I'm going to do a thing that I was considering, which is this team. Right? Right? Think about it. Oh my goodness. Am I right? Let's go. Alright, Master, I've recorded all the information I can about the creatures we faced earlier. While they do use a skill similar in nature to presence concealment, it is more akin to camouflage than true concealment employed by an assassin. So as long as I make full use of my sensors, I should be able to boost my detection rate by a far greater degree than usual. Oh, you got a Sonic Adventure Knuckles radar. Sounds good. We can search for those emeralds. Fuma scan, Karakuri style. There. Those creatures will no longer take us by surprise. Wow, you puppet Kunoichi are amazing. Thank you, Master. At any rate, there you have it. If any more spiders should try to approach us, I will know about it. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I originally thought it was very strange. I thought it was very strange that we had a ninja puppet person. Like, I thought it feels too sci-fi, too out of place. But thinking about it now, with my knowledge of puppets from Kara no Kyokai, Garden of Sinners that is, and possibly more later in the forms of Mahoya, which is coming out right away, oh my god, it makes a lot more sense. And especially when you think about, like, Shang Yu, right? That said, Master, if we're somewhere in the old capital and this place is truly as deserted as it appears, then we should make haste to leave before any other deadly creatures show their faces. Good point. Let's move somewhere safe. Then come this way. Master, forgive me for speaking to you from out of sight. I have detected a new creature not far ahead. But worry not. I shall deal with it. In the meantime, please go around the creature and make your way towards the nearby road. I will give the creature the slip once you have made it there. If we are lucky, they may even be an officer or two out on patrol. Alright, I shall see you later. Wait! Yes, Master? It's too risky to fight it alone. We're better off sticking together. But Master, that would put you in... Right, understood. Forgive me, Master. I should have known better. That is just the kind of person you are, isn't it? Very well then, I'll gladly fight by your side. I feel a twinge of shame using my more underhanded shinobi techniques in front of one as noble as you, but if that is the price I must pay to fight by your side, then so be it. What do we got? Once we take this thing down, we'll make a break for the road. Understood. Okay. Alright. So, let's see what Dolman do, man. I do know that he apparently has an 80% battery. 80%. What? That's him. So, let's start with some of this. Okay. Using some, oh, they have the things on his face. Okay. Interesting. So, we can pop it now, right? Is this one up to level 10? Oh, check this out. Slightly increase your gauge, increase the attack of all evil allies, increase... Oh my god. And inflict curse. Holy crap, hold up. Okay, wait. Check this out. Okay. Bro? Okay, hold the frickin' phone. Hold the frickin' phone. Decrease attack and apply state and curse for all allies. We're gonna put the curse on everyone. And then we go... absorb curse from the enemies, or which is the one that then gives us... Okay, that's a apply curse. Do you have any more that gives curse? Apply guts for yourself, increase strength of all evil and chaotic. I think that's both of them. Decrease attack and decrease defense and inflict fear and confusion and inflict curse for all enemies. Holy crap! Bro! Oh my god. So then we can go this on let's buff you, because you got your super. And then we got this. What the frick? This is wild. Let's give you just a little bit of meter. And then we'll do your super here. Because I know it's an attack one. I at least saw it in the trailer there. This is kind of wild. These two work really well together. Alright, let's see this. Actually, I didn't see if it's everyone. I think it hits everyone. Yep. Okay, good. That's a lot of damage, actually. Okay, terror struck, confusion stuck. You good? Okay, we do need to, like, get rid of some of this, though, for sure. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Gonna get rid of some of that on you. Not bad. Ow! Okay, so that's a bit of a problem, is how too much it is. Now, mind you, she can't die. She can't die from the curse. But dang will she get low. Dang will she get low. That's for sure. Dark Priest, huh? Okay, and Domin already has a lot of meter. Increase. Do you guys get that? Cool. God, you guys are gonna be so strong. Holy crap. Let's go this, and then just these for the extra hundreds, for the extra damage. God, this one looks good in 60. I think the game is just generally running better. Like, I think it is. So mind you, she's like on death's door, but dang. There we go. Give y'all cure all. That's enough for you. Let's go 1. Let's go 1, 2, 3. No crit there, but that's fine. Not bad, not bad. We haven't seen his full combo yet, I'll say. That's fine. Yep, you're still alive there. Do I got shuffle? I want to try and get a full combo with him. We don't have that. Okay. Well, we can. Ooh. We don't have a. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just go 1, 2, 3. He's pretty good. This team is kind of good. The only thing is Van Gogh gets super owned by all the curses there. Like, ridiculously, epically destroyed. It's over. Take this. Just blew him up. Goodbye. You know, I think I've seen something like that before. You have. While I have no recollection of the events of Shimosa myself, I did view them in Chaldea's database. And that creature we just faced does bear great resemblance to those dark-armored warriors from the... Oh, right, I guess that would be. Yeah, because you have to actually think about the story implication, not the fact that they are reused enemy designs. I've got a feeling Limbo's mixed up with this somehow. Yes, Master. I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah? Oh. But never mind that now. For the moment, we need to get to the road as soon as possible. I have a bad feeling about this. Well, more exactly, my Heian-Kyo circuits are picking up a faint... I knew that matched one of my records. This manner of camouflage includes manipulating the very earth itself, Master. Another giant spider? Oh, dang, you were getting messed up. No, how could I be so careless? Donzo? She's injured, and it'll stop me from getting hurt. Please, run for it, Master. I'll hold it off. You must make it to the road quickly. I'm not gonna let this thing kill me, I promise. Master, no. Here in the nightmarish realm of Heian-Kyo, it would not be at all out of the ordinary for a hapless young man defending his companion to be eaten alive by a vicious monster. Especially here in the far outskirts of Kyo, where great spiders known as Tsuchigumo prowl the land. These horrific beasts are truly the embodiment of all that is gruesome and wicked, for the cries of the creature that do not follow the rule of the Emperor, or of the cries rather. Indeed, any ordinary person facing one of these creatures could usually expect to meet a swift and horrible end, shredded and devoured all at once. But what if, while that person was under attack, a Genji warrior were to happen to pass by? Well, well. I'm impressed you didn't abandon your companion to try and save your own skin. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still, you have rotten luck crossing paths with the Tsuchigumo. Are you the child of one of the nearby warrior families? Or perhaps a relative of some court noble? Stay back. It's not safe to face this creature alone. Please seek help. Help? You want me to call on for help? Me ask for help? That's the funniest thing I've heard in ages. Why are you still standing around? Run! That's enough out of you, Spider. Did he just cut it in two? But my sensors didn't even see him move. Please tell us, who are you? Oh, that sound effect is so good. So, as terrifying as a Tsuchigumo must be for you, you still faced it rather than collapsing in fear. And above all, your eyes still shine with life. You dress in a manner unlike anyone from this land. Your supplies look as if they are not of this world. And the two of you clearly share a strong bond. I think I can even sense an unusual type of magical energy from you both. Yes, there is no mistaking it. You are a servant and a master, are you not? Huh? Who are you? You wish to know my name? Very well, I can tell you that much. I am the head of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings, guardians of the capital. I am the warrior of Genji, entrusted with our most prized sword, the Higekiri. Escorting special agent, Watanabe no Tsuna. And that's where people who would be playing Fate would go, yo, like in Japan, they'd be like, yo, it's Watanabe no Tsuna, oh my god! And that's where I go, okay, it sure is Watanabe no Tsuna. Yeah, I know who that is. I definitely do. Alright, we'll be moving on to Chapter 2, Heian Warrior. Next, wow, we get a prize right away? Sick, actually, that's fast. Okay, that's surprising. Sure. We'll see you guys next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Ciao.